adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Each week on Finding the Good Life, we'll chat with experts that will empower you to lead a healthier life. You'll hear from people with life-changing stories that will inspire you, and we'll take a closer look at what's happening in health and wellness now, so we can make better choices for ourselves and for our families. Journey with me to Finding the Good Life.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Join us on Toyota's Race Week as we take you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR each weekend.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
What's up, everybody? Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Thursday, June 4th, 2021. Whew! What a show we have today, Maddie. How are you doing this morning?
I am good. I'm very excited for the show that we have today. How are you this morning?
Doing well.
Always
Woke
so
up,
hyped.
Yeah, woke up some fresh rain today. There was some leftover water on the trail as I was walking Minnie around. Always great. You know, not feeling like overly hot when you first get out of bed. That was a gift.
Where I live, up in the mountains, I woke up and walked outside and I was like, I am in a Disney movie. It smells great. The birds are chirping. Everything is so green. I was like, this is incredible.
Is that like the beginning of Snow White? What is the one where she walks out of the cabin and then the little bird grabs her scarf and...
I believe that's Snow White.
Yeah.
I would like to say that's Snow White, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah. So Maddie woke up in Snow White this morning. That was good.
Yeah.
We do have a little more rain in the forecast, which is great news for us up here. Gosh, it just felt so refreshing this morning. Also, wonderful news for the Sylvan Lake fire to get some precipitation and some moisture, as well as the upcoming Avon fireworks, still scheduled for July 3rd. That's not the case for some other towns, though.
Yes, unfortunately, Vail made the announcement yesterday that they are going to jump on the bandwagon and cancel the fireworks just to be safe and kind of keep things cautious with these fire dangers that we are having, as well as Eagle, which, I mean, that's so understandable because what they've got going on down there.
Yeah.
And that Sylvan Lake fire has just reached over 3,000 acres, and you can see this right here. It is starting to get closer and closer to that bank of the lake, which is definitely scary.
But the good news is that a Type 1 fire management team will be taking over from Eagle County today. So that just means more resources, more men, and with the added precipitation, the high likelihood that they will get this fire under control and hopefully mostly contained in the next week.
Yes, which is super nice because right now the containment level is very, very low on
I
it.
believe it's 0 officially. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the big issue over the earlier this week was that the fire jumped over their containment line, and that's what caused it to get so close to the lake, as we just saw with those photos. But this new larger team, they're looking at creating a new containment line. And if you're having any issues or anything, don't ever hesitate to reach out. Look up Eagle Valley BH for behavioralhealth.org if you're looking to talk to anybody about this ongoing fire.
I know with that evacuation kind of warning, some places are in pre-evacuation notice. So if maybe that is giving you a little bit of anxiety, yeah, definitely talking to someone is so beneficial.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of talking to people, if you like talking to the camera or maybe talking to us, TV8 is looking for new employees here, and we'd love to bring you on as part of the team.
Yeah, maybe you've always dreamed of sitting in the spotlight, being on camera. Well, we're hiring for that right now, as well as a production manager and then some field videographers. So if you like to be behind the camera and maybe make things fun and interesting in your own way, this is a great job.
Yeah, we have a blast here at our little studio. It's a great team to be a part of, especially if you're a field videographer or an editor. You can get into some trouble with me on the scoreboard in going out and getting some live location filming and then putting together that fun weekly show in the back room, just editing together cool shots.
I mean, I go to the back room just to hang out with Eric pretty frequently, so it would be a fun job.
It's a good time. Come be a part of our team. Look up tv8vail.com. Check out our brand new website that just relaunched and get yourself an application in if you're interested.
Seriously, and I mean, we're a little but mighty family here at TV8.
Little but mighty.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse family.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's wonderful. And we've got such a fun show in store for you today with some cooking from the Mein Haus. So I don't know if you've ever heard about the Mein Haus here in Avon. It's a wonderful bed and breakfast, and they've got a fabulous chef.
Fabulous chef. I believe today we're getting a lighter fare. A lighter fare. I think if you were an old TV8 Good Morning Vail viewer, you'll remember Mein Haus from their famous hash brown waffles. Hash brown waffles that just looked amazing in those videos that we used to run with them. But today a little bit lighter fare. But I'm excited to check out what Mein Haus has to offer. We've also got Carrie Hogan from Knapp Ranch once again talking about lovely all-natural honey.
It's Pollinator Week.
Pollinator Week.
So it's an important week. Time to save the bees so that everything can keep growing and thriving here in the Vail Valley, which we definitely need right now, especially with these wildfires kind of taking over. So Pollinator Week. The bees, the bats, the birds, all of it.
All of it. We're not going to get more wildflowers if the bees don't do their job. So get to work, bees. We need more wildflowers up here.
Which means you need to save the bees. So Carrie Hogan's going to tell you how.
Awesome. And we're going to run you through your weekend movies at the Riverwalk and Capitol Theater. See if maybe it's a time, if we get some rain, to go inside and check out a movie. But for now, we're going to take a short break, come back with a look at your local weather.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
Back. Xterra, the world's leading off-road triathlon, returns to Beaver Creek Saturday, July 17th. With sprint and full-distance races for individuals and relay teams. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Well, Good morning from the Eagle County Regional Airport. Remember, they're offering new direct flights to Atlanta and Chicago this year. Great hubs to get to other places around the country. Things looking a little bit hazy there as a result of the Sylvan Lake fire, but with the precipitation we received last evening and what we're looking to receive over the course of the next 2 to 3 days means that that haze should subside and we can get back to our Bluebird, Colorado skies outside of Eagle County Regional Airport. Taking a look at the weather for the day, starting off around 52 degrees at the base of Vail, getting only as high as 74 degrees today. Oh, that is wonderful news. All furry dogs out there and humans are going to be happy about these slightly lower temperatures. High of 74 today, 50% chance of precipitation, likely to be occurring right after noon, and then so in the 1 to 2 p.m. range, and then also again around 5 to 6 p.m. But we're not going to have showers throughout the course of the day. We're going to get some nice sprinkles around noon and then some nice sprinkles later on into the evening. And looking at the overnight lows, we're getting as low as 44 degrees, 40% chance of precipitation. So the rain's going to kind of move out of our system while a new storm that's currently Arizona should shift its way into Eagle County by tomorrow. Panning the view out to the national map, there is that storm. It's currently moved its way north to Utah. When I last saw it, it was down here in Arizona, but that's going to be shifting its way over to Colorado, and this little low pressure ridge is what's going to provide our moisture for the next 3 days. We've got a slow moving jet stream, so that storm shouldn't be too in and out. It should kind of hang out with us for a bit, but it's not going to be long, consistent showers. These are going to be intermittent, maybe lasting for an hour to 45 minutes before breaking up, waiting a couple hours, and then starting up again. And looking at the 5-day forecast, there's that great chance of rain Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and then just a 50% chance of Sunday, which is just kind of the tail end of what we get on Saturday. Saturday, there should be rain sparsed throughout the course of the day, maybe a morning, a mid-morning, an afternoon, and a late evening. But again, it's not going to be an all-day sort of rain situation. And then there's currently a big heat wave coming into California, so we will start to see the effects of that early next week on Tuesday and expect temperatures to be rising up into the mid to high 80s by the time we get to about 7 to 8 days from now. But for the quick 5-day forecast here, we are looking great for this upcoming weekend to help out with that Sylvan Lake fire. Now we're going to take a short break and come back with Tamera from Mein Haus in the kitchen.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Check your local listings.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
We've got a special guest, Tamera from the Mein Haus, who's here to help us make a yummy, healthy, light snack for the summertime. So as those temperatures are nice and warm, which we're going to see a little bit of a cold front for a few days, but those temperatures are going to heat back up, and this is the perfect snack. Tamera, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited.
Well, today we're going to make red onion and orange salad. It's very refreshing, and you know how it gets so hot in the summer and you just don't want to cook in the kitchen and make the whole house hot. So this red onion and orange salad is going to be a nice, refreshing, like you could eat it anytime.
A perfect anytime. I mean, if you're gonna go hiking or maybe go walk your dog, like Eric and I do that pretty frequently throughout the day, and this sounds like the perfect snack to come home and enjoy in the sunshine, because you're not gonna be sweating and then, like you said, making the house hot.
Right.
Perfect. I mean, I'm so excited.
Okay, let's start. So in our recipe today, we have 4 ripe medium oranges, a small red onion, 2 tablespoons of raspberry vinaigrette,
Yum.
6 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper, 4 tablespoons of rehydrated raisins. So this wasn't that big. That's 4 tablespoons, but you rehydrate them in hot water, and they look like, that looks like a half a cup to me now.
I know,
So,
it expands quite a bit.
And then some black olives, sunflower seeds, and almonds, and some mint for a garnish.
And this is fresh mint. You grew
Yes.
this mint, so this mint is going to be extra incredible.
Delicious, yeah.
Yum. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was asking if you needed to put this in a bowl to mix it up all together.
No, you could layer it. So you put it, we're gonna put it on this plate, and it's a layered kind of
dish,
yeah.
I love it. Okay.
So go ahead, if you wanna go ahead and start cutting the oranges.
Any specific way that you would like these done?
On the side into about 1/2 inch slices.
Okay.
And then put them on the plate there, the red plate.
Okay. I mean, just already the oranges look so good that I'm excited. Nice and layered. Okay, there's one of them.
And we'll also put some sliced onions with it. That's the layering part.
And the onions smell so good.
They're very strong.
They are very strong this morning.
I cut them earlier so that we weren't crying on camera.
We could come up with a good reason.
Yeah.
Some Snow White moments this morning, you know, guys. Yum. I mean, these smell amazing too. I just got my smell back after I got the vaccine, and so
oh my goodness,
I'm like loving that I can smell these oranges right now. Oh wow, that one's falling apart.
That's okay.
Okay, last one.
Last one.
And then with the olives and stuff, are you just gonna add those slowly to the top?
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
I think I was thinking about this, and I think this would be a really great dish, like you said, to take hiking. If you cut the oranges smaller and even cut the onions smaller and made kind of a salsa out of it.
Yeah, yum.
You could take it and just eat it out of your thermos or something. So let's put some onions in here. Go ahead.
I like it to be aesthetically pleasing only because...
That's good. When you present a plate, it should look pretty.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And I mean, the colors of the orange and the pink, or the orange and the red are really pretty too.
Yeah.
So
then just layer the rest of these things. You don't have to put all of those on there. I just think that looks like a lot. It's supposed to all go on there, so go ahead and put those on there. See, that looks good to me.
Yeah, the colors, I'm all about the colors and the variation in color. And all the different flavors from here, because you're going to have the sweet from the orange, I don't know what a rehydrated raisin tastes like just yet, but
You will find out.
I'm excited to find out. And the onions, and then with the olives and everything too. I feel like that's enough.
I do too.
Okay, cool.
And I feel like if we had sliced these, the recipe doesn't say to do that, but if we slice them,
It would, yeah.
it would, you know, kick it up a notch. Not to borrow anybody else's cooking.
Which, I mean, it's fine. I like it. They look good like that.
Okay.
They kind of look like orange nachos. I like it. I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. We're gonna have to bring Eric on here and get Eric to try some too.
All right, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much.
Perfect.
Perfect. And then the raspberry vinaigrette.
And this just goes all over it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have more if you think it needs more. See, that's pretty.
I mean, it is pretty. There's some good colors in here.
Olive oil.
And just all over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't put all of it on there though.
That seems like a lot of
lot, yeah.
A lot of
And
olive
then
oil.
I like nuts, so if you put all those on there, it's fine with me.
Okay. And this is gonna add a good little crunch to it.
Yeah.
Which I love.
And sunflower seeds.
Yum.
All right.
It's aesthetically-ish pleasing.
Aesthetically-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have done a better job with my presentation, but you know, it's about the flavor now.
First time, you know, with perfection. You know, the next time you make it, it'll be perfected.
Yeah, there we
Right,
go. Exactly. Yeah. So I think that we should get Eric to come in here right now and come take a bite of this salad with me. It's going to be super yummy. We need to get some forks.
Fork?
Eric.
Hey.
You excited to try some of the salad?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We just got to avoid the olives for little Eric.
Oh no. Well, there you go.
Yeah, we could. That's a doable thing.
I'll take the olives.
So I got this recipe from my Iowa friends when I lived there, and we had a cooking club, and this is one of the first things that we did, and we all loved it.
It's simple. It's healthy. Get you your citrus, which is important to have, with a little bit of tang of onion. I back the rehydrated raisins.
Oh, I didn't try them yet.
They taste like raisins.
They've got a good texture to them. Yeah. This is super good. And that raspberry vinaigrette definitely adds that little bit of tang that you need to it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to keep eating for a second. We're going to take a quick break. Eric's going to do a weather, and then we're going to come back and make another fabulous recipe this morning.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
We are back. Xterra Trail Runs return to Beaver Creek Sunday, July 18th. With 5K, 9K, 18K, and 5x5K relay team races for runners of all ages and skill levels. Even free fun run races for the kids. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Well, good morning to Leadville. Clear skies up at 12,000 feet. Up in Leadville, that's from the Colorado Mountain College campus. It's looking beautiful up there. You still have some snow on those high mountain peaks. I wonder if you were to go climb Mount Sherman, if you would run into some snow at the top. It can get tricky on top of those 14ers when there's still leftover snow. It gets very frozen up there. I keep saying snow, but it's more like glacial ice as a result of the wind effect and the high cold temperatures at night. But it's beautiful up in Leadville. I'll probably be heading there on Sunday to Turquoise Lake to go hang out and bask by some nice cool water. Taking a look at the forecast for today, starting off around 52 degrees at 8 a.m., getting as high as 74 degrees. The big thing to note, rain for the majority of the day. We're going to have some on and off thunderstorms in Vail and Avon. Expect them to start up right around the 1 to 2 p.m. mark and then turn themselves off until about 5 to 6 p.m. Moving into this evening, the clouds are going to kind of move out while a different storm system moves in for tomorrow and Saturday. But we should have intermittent rain throughout today through Saturday before things clear up a little bit on Sunday. Just a 40% chance of showers this evening. Panning the view out, look at the I-70 corridor as a whole, 86 degrees in Denver. They also should be enjoying some showers, 74 in Vail, 77 Avon, and 79 further west of us in Eagle. Rain across the entirety of I-70 today. All good stuff, great news there. Now we look at the 5-day forecast. I'll step out of the way so you can see the full week here. 60% chance of showers through the weekend. Sunday, that 50% chance should be centered in the early morning to mid-morning hours and clear out by the afternoon. And then on Monday and Tuesday, maybe some showers, but for the most part, those are just going to be evening time sprinkles if we do get any precipitation Monday or Tuesday. So our big days to help out with the Sylvan Lake fire are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nice consistent temperatures in the low 70s throughout the majority of the weekend. This is going to be a great weekend for hanging out, maybe going to the movies, and just enjoying some cooler temps. We're going to take another short break and come back with more amazing cooking from Tamera at Mein Haus.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Okay, so first we made something to kind of fill your belly, and now we're making something a little bit different, and only because its name starts with soup, watermelon soup, but we're going to talk about putting it in your hiking water.
Right. I think I've heard a lot of people who say, oh, I don't like the plain water.
Yeah.
So with this soup, I froze a bit of it, and I think you could throw those in your water bottle, and then you don't have the just plain water flavor.
Well, and infused water right now is such a
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can never go wrong. It's always delicious. And this one is going to be super refreshing because it's simple. 3 ingredients here.
Yeah.
Orange juice, watermelon,
Yep.
and then the fresh
A
mint.
little bit of mint, and I think we have some lime juice somewhere.
Oh, over there.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Perfect. So it's
So-
going to add a perfect flavor to make a summer almost mocktail, really.
Yeah. I think it doesn't need to be mock either.
I mean, whatever you like.
Whatever,
you know?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put half a cup in here,
Yeah,
correct?
half of that. And you can just eyeball it.
It was way short. Close enough.
Close. And then about half of this.
Okay. Oh man, the watermelon is so cold on my hands.
Oh, here.
It's all right. We'll just scoop it. I just am a mess maker. My mom always kept me out of the kitchen because she would be like, Maddie, no, you're too clumsy. Now there's stuff everywhere. And I'd be like, yeah, sorry, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
I'd be like, I'll just clean up. How about that? You can't make more of a mess when you clean. Okay.
Okay.
About half that.
Yep, and we want to put about a little bit. Let's do about
A
that
splash.
much.
Just
There
a
you go.
splash. Perfect.
And then blend it.
I mean, that is such a good color. It looks like I could just drink this right
You
now.
could.
You know, yeah.
So then
Not opposed.
the piece de la resistance is the mint, I think. I love mint. So you want to chop this up in a little bitty pieces.
Yeah, the chopping of the mint makes it, like, the smell come
Smells
to
good,
life.
yeah.
And it smells so good. Then are we
So
going to
we'll
put this
that in there, and then don't blend it, but just turn it on and off. Like mix it just a little bit.
Okay.
Perfect. Yep. You did perfect.
Yes, my timing. The quick mix.
So, like I said, you could put ice cubes in your water, or cubes in your water. I thought kids would love to take these outside.
Yeah.
Popsicles.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be fun? Go out and play, kids.
Well, and then the best part about kids is they're messy, you know? Just cut a hole in there and put the thing right back in, and then look, it'll catch it. I only know this because I have my little brothers, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm not dealing with your stickiness. Okay, so now we're going to try this.
We're getting Eric back here.
Yep, Eric's going to come back. And we're gonna give
Welcome
this.
back, Eric.
Oh, thank you, Tamera. I love all these little treats I've been getting
Yeah,
today.
good.
I'm still kind of floored by the incredible kind of flavor combination of onions and oranges.
I know.
I've
Who
never
would've
had that, but
thought?
it's a really good combo.
Yeah.
It's like leaving a
Who'd've thought
great
that?
fresh taste in my mouth.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Happy breakfast.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's got a good it's got a good nose to it. You know, like any good wine, you really just want to
Smell it
get
first.
the
Oh my
nose down
gosh.
in there, get it swished.
It's so yummy.
Oh no, my friend Heather Sager gave me this recipe.
It is so good. I feel like if you put some ice cubes in there, sat outside with the beach mocktails.
Yeah, the ice cubes in the water bottle.
Yeah.
We'll just add this like spa infusion to the water.
Seriously, I know. And the watermelon makes it so refreshing, but then the
The
mint.
mint gets
I
in the
know.
back of your throat, or the back of your taste buds.
Oh my gosh, amazing. I
Now,
love
you're-
this.
You're preparing all this at for Mein Haus, right?
No, actually.
Oh no.
I only make breakfast at Mein Haus, but I'm
Okay.
always thinking, how can I make anything into breakfast?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm
this
thinking,
is a great breakfast.
I'm thinking
juice.
this could be breakfast easily.
Totally a breakfast.
Actually, we do have some watermelon at the kitchen in Mein Haus, and you just chop up some mint sprigs and serve it in the watermelon for breakfast. We do that.
Yeah.
So that's really great. But everything that people come up with for recipes is like, how can I make that into breakfast?
Constantly on the look for how to add more to your repertoire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and where you guys are located, right there in Avon, I mean, hiking, your favorite hiking trail is so close.
Just across the street. I go to the Walking Mountain Science Center. a lot.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you should have if any guests are looking for a hiking trail, that is the best.
We send them there all the time.
All right.
Yeah. We just had a couple with their little boy, and they
Okay.
went over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at our two partners getting together.
Yeah.
Well, see, and you can make these for breakfast, put them somehow displayed out, maybe next to some water bottles, and be like, here's your perfect hiking drink.
There you go.
I mean, okay, cheers again, guys,
Okay.
because they're so good.
Good stuff.
Thank you so much for coming in. And
Thank
make
you
sure
for
that
having me.
Check out the Mein Haus and also get some fabulous recipes when you go over there,
That's
because
right.
maybe she'll share them with you.
I do.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
Coming
you.
up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
Pandemic restrictions are gradually lifting, and travel is looking different. In fact, a recent report by Airbnb indicates this travel rebound is not a temporary reaction to these many months of restrictions and isolation. Joining us now to discuss major shifts in how people are traveling and how Airbnb is meeting travelers' new needs is the communications leads for North America at Airbnb, Liz DeBold-Fusco. Liz, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
With summer now here, it's underway. What will travel look like in the coming months?
Yeah, after a year of isolation, we believe this summer is going to be the biggest travel rebound in a century. But amidst this massive travel surge, we also know that the pandemic has created a major shift in how people are traveling. Actually, the biggest change in travel since World War II. Specifically, the lines between traveling, living, and working, they're all blurring. People are more flexible over when they can travel, especially as remote working upends traditional seasonality. People are traveling to much more diverse destinations, think small towns and more rural areas. And people are staying longer in places, especially because they can work from anywhere.
And what are some new travel trends that Airbnb is seeing right now?
To start, the most popular type of travel this summer is families flocking to remote destinations from the big cities. In fact, family travel on Airbnb has spiked from 27% of overall nights booked in the summer of 2019 to over a third in the summer of 2021. And of that family travel, 42% of the nights booked are in rural destinations. You know, this great escape to rural, as I'm calling it, it's a trend that we're seeing across all groups and all locations based on U.S. guest bookings, rural stays near national and state parks, the Great Lakes, those white sand beaches. They're all trending this summer, including destinations like South County, Rhode Island, Whitefish Mountain in Montana, and the Florida Panhandle. But while rural destinations are hot this summer, travelers are starting to return to cities, but for longer periods of time. So if you're going to New York City, for instance, this summer, you're probably going to stay for a month or more, and you're going to use that as an opportunity to really live on Airbnb and experience New York for an extended period of time.
And given this travel surge and the new trends you mentioned, how is Airbnb improving the travel experiences?
Yes, we have introduced over 100 upgrades across every aspect of our service to meet the coming demand and this fundamental shift in travel. One of the biggest top to bottom upgrades of the Airbnb service in years. And thanks to these upgrades, it's going to be easier to find a place to stay. We've really built a better guest experience around flexibility, which is something we know travelers want. So for instance, guests with flexible dates can find more listings in their preferred location. With our new flexible dates tool, you don't have to put in specific dates. You can search for any weekend that you want to go away in June, for instance, and see a lot more options. And the other thing we've done is improved our community support ahead of the coming demand. We've doubled the number of support agents to be faster and more responsive, and we've tripled the number of languages we provide support in, along with redesigning our help center.
And hosts have been playing a major role in this rebound. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, hosting, it's become clear in this past year, hosting is an economic lifeline. According to our latest global survey of our host community, because of the pandemic, 1/3 of Homes hosts personally suffered a pay cut or lost work hours in 2020 or lived with someone who did. And at that same time, the average host around the world has earned $9,600 this past year from sharing their home on Airbnb. And I mean, that's 7 times the size of a typical US stimulus check. So given all of this and given the coming demand, it is a huge opportunity for anyone who has the space to share this summer. And thanks to those product upgrades I mentioned, it's actually never been easier to host. We've launched a brand new simplified onboarding process. So you can now become a host in just 10 easy steps. Really, it only takes about 10 minutes for you to list your space on Airbnb and start earning that extra income.
This is all such interesting information. Where can we find out more?
Yeah, so you can always go to Airbnb.com to start planning that summer vacation. Or if you're looking to tap into that demand and share your space and want to maybe become an Airbnb host yourself, you can go to Airbnb.com/host.
Well, thank you so much, Liz. Looking forward to spending time with an Airbnb this summer. And I hope you have a great time traveling. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Well, that was some amazing watermelon orange juice and orange onion salad from Mein Haus. Thanks, Tamera, for keeping us fueled up here on the couch. It's got me excited to debut a new segment for Good Morning Vail here. It's Weekends at the Movies with Eric.
Weekends at the Movies with Eric, which I love.
We've got a confluence of events going on this weekend, Maddie. It's our first kind of rainy weekend, which is great for the movies. It's, the Capitol Theater in Edwards and the the Capitol Theater in Eagle and the Riverwalk Theater in Edwards are fully open for business again. And the most massive blockbuster that we have seen in at least a year since the MCU movies went out is debuting in theaters this weekend. So a perfect time to bring on a movie segment. You're going to want to head over to the theater. You're going to want to hang out in those beautiful air-conditioned rooms, like 55-degree pitch black room, and just enjoy movies with your friends. And the movie, of course, I'm talking about F9, Fast and Furious 9. How have we gotten to this? How have there 9 of these?
I don't know, but I love Paul Walker, and so I was very sad when Paul Walker is no longer in the movies. But, I mean, everyone's excited about this one.
Yeah, this is a return to the director that is kind of notorious for making the best Fast and Furious movies. So this was Justin Lin that directed Fast 4 through 6 and also did kind of, here's where things get weird. So we had Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and then Tokyo Drift. Now, Tokyo Drift was retconned to be the 7th movie, so it happens after Fast and Furious 4, 5, and 6. So there's a character named Han that dies at the end of Tokyo Drift, but they're going to be bringing him back for F9 because Justin Lin, the director of F9, and then I think the next trilogy, I think there's now going to be a 9, 10, 11 that's coming out. So this one is Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez. They're kind of living off. They've got a kid, but then Vin Diesel's brother, Jacob, is going to team up with Charlize Theron, Cypher, to pull off some other heist, and eventually they're going to end up in space with Ludacris. And what a name to be in this movie for a movie about cars that end up in space. This is going to be the one to see this weekend. Or if you're looking for a more comedic affair, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. That's a mouthful. If you remember The Hitman's Bodyguard, starring Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, just a goofy kind of buddy cop comedy in the vein of Lethal Weapon from the 80s. So it's gonna be hilarious, and now we're adding Selma Hayek to the cast. So The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. If you want a bit of a lighter, funnier affair, that one will be perfect. If you want to do animated movies, we've got Peter Rabbit 2
and Spirit
Untamed. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Spirits in my day for various reasons.
I can attest, and all of my family can, that you know when you would like get to go to Blockbuster and you'd get to pick out whatever movie you wanted. I would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this Spirit, so just rescan this. We're gonna watch it as a family for the 900th time. Both my brothers, older brothers, are like, if we ever see that movie again.
So you're gonna go to Spirit Untamed?
No, I want to go to The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Yeah. Tamera was just saying she was laughing the entire way.
Yeah, she said she missed half the plot because she didn't stop laughing, which that sounds perfect for me.
Yeah, that's a great movie. What's your go-to candy? You can't go to the theaters without candy.
Oh my gosh, you get the popcorn and then you take the Milk Duds, dump the Milk Duds inside the popcorn while the popcorn's warm, and then it just like makes this gooey, buttery, salty, caramel chocolate mess.
Yeah. I'm a fan of doing that with Raisinets, but I have the same strategy. Mix the Raisinets with the popcorn.
It's amazing. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And right now, if you go to the Edwards Theater, not only can you get whatever snacks you want, but you can get beverages.
Yep, they have a bar now.
They've got an entire grill. So you can get like actual food while you go enjoy your movie, which is nice.
Yeah, this seems like the perfect weekend for it. Go celebrate the reopening of movie theaters. Hang out at the Capitol Theater in Eagle, the Riverwalk Theater in Edwards, and let's all get together for the biggest blockbuster of the year. Of course, that's before we get to July 9th when Black Widow comes out, and then we hit September, and we've got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and then we get to November and Eternals, and then December and Spider-Man, and then, oh my gosh, the MCU is back, folks.
There's so
in just
many
a month.
things.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
All right.
I got to settle down.
Yeah, your excitement is making me so excited, and I'm loving it. But we're gonna take a quick break, Eric, and then you're gonna chat with Carrie Hogan about Pollinator Week. Can you be that excited?
We can do that. Yeah, Pollinator Week. I love bees.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
This is a live shot of the Glenwood Hot Springs first thing this morning, and you can definitely see that it looks like they got a little bit of precipitation last night, which is so nice because we just want that rainfall to keep on coming our way with that Sylvan Lake fire happening. We want this rainfall to keep coming to help kind of minimize that. This is a perfect rainy day activity because that water is so nice and warm. If you're out and about, make sure that you check out the Glenwood Hot Springs because it's nice and warm and that water is refreshing and good for your skin. But as we take a look at today, 52 degrees first thing this morning, 74 for the high, and then a 50% chance of precipitation. So it is a good day to wear your rain gear, and maybe you just want to keep your hair nice and dry, and you can get this cute bee hat at Knapp Ranch. As we take a look ahead into this evening, the low for tonight is going to be 44 with that 40% chance of rain continuing into this evening, which is nice and perfect. I slept with my window open last night, and that rain helped me sleep like a baby. So I'm excited that we're going to be going into that again. As we pan out and look at that I-70 corridor down in Denver, temperatures a little bit warmer, 86 degrees, 50% chance of precipitation, 50% chance here in Vail. 74 degrees is our high for today, 77 in Avon with that 50% chance of moisture as well. And then 79, so almost 80 degrees out in Eagle with a 45% chance of precipitation. So we are looking like that rainfall is just going to keep coming. And then, as Eric said, it's a perfect weekend to get out and enjoy the movies right now because we are expecting those high chances of moisture throughout the entire weekend. 60% chance on Friday, high of 70 degrees, 69 degrees on Saturday with a 60% chance of moisture, and then 50% on Sunday. So keep doing your rain dance. We need all of that precipitation. And now we're going to toss it over to Eric, who's going to take a look at Knapp Ranch with Carrie. And look at this cute hat just one more time. Like, I think I'm going to have to go buy this. I need it.
Thanks a lot, Maddie. That is an adorable hat. Celebrating Pollinator Week here, we've got Carrie Hogan from Knapp Ranch once again in our studio. Good morning to you, Carrie.
Good morning. And let me be clear, Knapp Ranch has a lot of different brands. I'm talking about Knapp Harvest, which is the store in Eagle Ranch next to Color Coffee, and it is owned by Knapp Ranch. And of course, we do grow vegetables up at Knapp Ranch as well, but we also, Knapp Harvest is your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products and produce. So we are an indoor farmers market. We have all sorts of things, from the beautiful vegetables and fruits that are starting to come in from, we go down every week and we pick up from Palisades, Paonia, Fruta, wherever there is, that, you know, we're sourcing the best organic fruit and vegetables that we can for the store. Our specialist, Andy, she knows the farmer. She's got relationships down there, so they'll call her and say, hey, I've got some cherries. The cherries are going to be low this year. Would you like them? So it's nice that she's got those relationships. We've driven down, met these farmers, talked to them. They're in trouble. There's a lot of drought going on, and so you will see prices going a little bit up because there just isn't water. They're making the choices to cull their field or cull their herds because there's not enough water to for their animals. This is Colorado.
Yeah.
So this is, this fire, everything, it leads us into one of our other favorite issues, or projects is the bees. And we do have bees around the valley in at Knapp Ranch. We are unfortunately evacuating some this morning. Sorry, I'm upset because we're having to evacuate bees.
Oh, you're evacuating the bees?
Because of the fires. So it just shines a light on our environmental problems. We try to shine a light on that at Knapp Harvest with a real positive spin of all these beautiful products that people are trying to make and bring to you with healthy and organic messages. So, we've got all sorts of wonderful olive oils and balsamic vinegars, barbecue sauces, honey, of course, lots of honey products. This afternoon's our last pollinator event. We're doing honey tastings with our master beekeeper. Fascinating people that have been coming by are just learning so much about the different tastes of honey. As you know, I'm a sommelier.
Yeah.
You can be a honey sommelier. I'm not kidding.
Is
you
it
can
the
tell the
different
difference.
colonies that produce different tasting honeys?
No, it's the different flora and fauna that they are
that makes
feeding off,
sense.
right?
Okay.
So they can, you'll hear about them moving bees to like an almond orchard, and the almond orchard will be pollinated. That's called monoflorals. That's not the best thing for the bees. It's better to have a variety, but once in a while they'll get a monofloral. Like there's a list out there, 10 honeys to try before you die. The number one is fireweed, and our amazing beekeeper has sourced fireweed from Trappers Lake right here in the valley. Number one honey in the world.
So that just means that pollen is very unique.
It's
and
the fireweed
flavorful?
honey,
Yeah.
that purple flower that comes up after fire. It comes up a little bit later up at the ranch. They're just about to bloom. And the bees, because Trappers Lake is so heavy with that they naturally get that monofloral. So it's really interesting, and she's got so many different things. And we can talk about how we need to save the dandelions. That's the first bee food there is out there. There's a lot we have information about what can you plant to attract pollinators. We really need to, as individuals, start to take control of our environment and be responsible. And we have all sorts of ways to do that. Bug deterrents, that are natural, that smell nice, that won't hurt the environment, won't hurt your pets. You need to be talking to the town to make sure they're not spraying, but they are. Ask them to be on the do not spray list. I've got half of gypsum I'm working on, and we've got little signs, do not spray. It's a campaign that's going to be very important to us. All our food, it's like 89% come from, the bees pollinating. So this is important, in our valley with the fires going on. I think it kind of shines a light on what we need to do, take responsibility. So come see us at Knapp Harvest. We're down there, we're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, and then Saturdays and Sundays, 11 to 4. So again, come join us for tonight, 3 to 6. The art pollinator contest for kids, we'll be announcing the prizes for that. And then we're going to be moving into a barbecue contest, which we'll talk about in the future here on TV8. Yeah,
so much
neighborhood
going on
throwdown.
at Knapp Harvest.
We like to have a good time. We're definitely open as a retail store, but we also are very dedicated to educational events and things like that. So we want to be a part of the community, and we listening to what the community wants too. So. Well, it's a great place to be.
Yeah, it sounds pretty incredible,
It
Carrie.
is.
Yeah,
It is.
Thank you so much. It seems like a wonderful place to visit. I want to taste all the different honeys.
Come down.
Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't realize there were so many different flavors of honeys.
Absolutely. It's
always
amazing.
educational when we get you on.
I've got a lot, a lot in this head.
A lot of knowledge. Well, thanks for joining us, Carrie.
bet.
Much appreciated. Happy Pollinator Week, and
thank you.
hopefully those bees that get migrated make it out safe. That's
Me too.
no good.
Me too. Thank you.
Go to Eagle. Check out Knapp Harvest, located right in the kind of new downtown Eagle area. And stick with us. We got just a bit more Good Morning Vail coming up.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Check your local listings.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Thanks for joining us today, friends. Thanks to Mein Haus for stopping by, Tamera for making us that delightful, citrusy, crunchy onion, walnutty, amazing salad, and of course the watermelon orange soup that was more like a juice, but it was delightful.
It was delightful and nice and refreshing. And then thanks to Carrie Hogan for coming in from Knapp Harvest. I had that super cute hat on and I realized at the end that it was reversible and the inside said little lady on it.
Little lady.
Should have done that.
That was a cute looking hat. All right, tune in tomorrow. Go out there, enjoy the rain, and have a good morning, Vail.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Hart.
And I am Mitch English, and welcome to Daily Flash. We got an hour packed with news, entertainment, and everything in between. And the world's fastest